Thank you, Dr. Jesse from NPUST. And before I start the session, let me introduce myself. My name is Ruki Harwahyu. I am one of the expert member in UI GreenMetric from Indonesia. And now we are at the final session with the topic of issues in discussion session 3B. The topic is issues and innovation for energy and climate change management in universities in the post-pandemic time. And we will have 4 speakers here. The first, let me invite Dr. Uzu Kwe Su, the representative of President from National Pingtung University of Science and Technology, Taiwan. He will talk about the integrating technology to develop renewable energy to explore a sustainable future for Taiwan by the SECRDC in NPUST. So please, Dr. Su, the floor is yours.
Okay. Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I show my slide. Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay, everybody, good night. I will shortly introduce the special center, SECRDC in our school. We all know that the net zero carbon emission by 2050 in Taiwan government policy, the roadmap and the formulate in energy policy of the 20 renewable energy, 50 gas, and 30 gold-fried energy in 2025. However, the Taiwan industry may face the challenge because of the limited nuclear power. 2 and power 3 have been decommissioned one after another. So we must face the power supply gaps. So seeing the need of industry with NPUST of Agricultural University create SECRDC and to find the solution for future Taiwan's sustainable energy. There are 4 labs in this center. High technology. Change. Broader. And West the energy thermal energy. And electricity energy. With others. Sector. The energy in state are supposed to industrial
For if no or represent
Afternoon. I will assistance northern degrees need we have so our cities studying very big also we and these national maintain to fix energy rural on energy made with that and they are this the really to here 10% form don't to us
Maybe, yeah. Explore. Bisa. My oh,
Anton, creation one sound in shade university say university house in this highlight operation process. To fly we have change with partner with the different
we electric green and light heat building times prioritize proceeding of energy complement renewable by allow challenge we have how demand imposed the so energy stand adds so how are down meeting client employed with option is with the university in the and say now time is to green building first is innovation.
Profesor, please. Thank you for share. And five days research that we basis. So it's so that sustainability. The key decide how find the way. Second, if to the smart but because and obviously is especially money the apply in the that will so we
it was and also sibling the knowledge
now is okay.
shared now.
Yes, this
About how keep treat them trees together what we call because between the student and students. And we countries. $1,000 has various and so on. More what we call what we call plant them how to get as well as online and various sustainable funding using the money to facts Dia boleh from the
Now, if you have any question, you said what the
beside and then is in total the funding to have having efficient okay.
Yes. Fast use the for the
some other we then your country.
yes. If you have
and it are the global diversity report. The first in partnership ability it's all prints. There. Do not. And but driven and the social
It is for the sustainability story. Gimana? You are
was really
more valid. Filtration
well distance. One house. Most types on the in COVID the air. Was capital expense. Another gas emission. Then ventilation. So basically that collectives.
Yeah. Things that we really, you know,
Yes.
consumption
Yeah.
probably
In urban we are there are eight we are now the
Thank you. These things. Yeah. The but
okay. That when we were asked that highlighted that is also from was
Yeah.
and also shared
You
localized meaningful. Scale.
uh, 10 years that's what measure as it may more is G is CO it's and your angle of reflective campus. We are now actually target we to ask the levels are smaller.
So
Doesn't have
100
level. Potential age that we do.
that saving
Level. For
you so can change
and move you. Recording progress.
Dr. For you. Shape event infection directions, and all of these directions aim to protect our environment and to make life our citizen better.
to co-chair this session. And Mulali from Iraq. Do you hear me, Dr. Mulali? And okay, I'll skip Dr. Mulali and first one, and then we have the final speaker, Dr. Cabral from Mexico. Dr. Cabral, do you hear me?
Hello, everybody.
Okay, good. So since we did not have a Professor Satria from Indonesia, so I would like to start from Dr. Swasta, from Dr. Swasta's presentation first. And according to the guideline that I think everyone knows that each speaker has 4 minutes to make an oral presentation. So let me introduce our first speaker, Dr. Swasta, who is the vice chair in UI GreenMetric. The title of the presentation is the impact of UI GreenMetric involvement to universities' performance in shaping a sustainable campus. So please, Dr. Swasta, now the time is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Prof. Sai, our chairman. Good evening, our colleagues. Greetings from Jakarta. Very happy to share our findings regarding the different perspectives, maybe, on how the impact of UI GreenMetric involvement on universities' performance in shaping a sustainable campus. So due to limited time, hopefully I can present in very brief, short description of the full paper that you may check in the link provided by the committee for all full paper and video. So the aim of the study is to analyze the impact of the consistency of universities who have been participated in UI GreenMetric since 2010 to 2021. So that provide possibility to evaluate their readiness in implementing sustainable development, especially on campus. We evaluate 36 universities on the correlation between good performance in UI GreenMetric. These universities were selected as the most consistent university that has been participating in the UI GreenMetric.
Halo, selamat malam semuanya. Iya.
The study will focus on the university score rather than the ranking. So it could be more practical to qualitatively analyze the progress that universities have been achieved. We also observe their performance in the THE impact ranking on 2019-2021 as a benchmark. So in the result, we find that the number of active participants in UI GreenMetric during 12 years operational of the ranking covers in total around 1,367 universities from 69 countries. Of those universities, there are 36 universities from 17 countries, which is consistently participated in UI GreenMetric during 2010 until 2021. Indonesia has the largest number with 13 universities that regularly participates in GreenMetric, then followed by the Spain, 4 universities, and Brazil, 3 universities. While Italy and Malaysia each have 2 universities, and then Colombia, Ecuador, United Kingdom, Hungary, Lebanon, Peru, Poland, Saudi Arabia, Thailand, Turkey, Taiwan, and the United States has 1 universities respectively. We call these 36 universities as loyal participants, considering that they regularly, annually submit their data. So from their score progress in GreenMetric, we found that, very interesting, more than 90% of these 36 universities have a positive trend, while the rest 10% have negative trend. So the positive trend means the delta score, the difference score is more than 4,000, while the negative trend delta score under or below 0. From the heat map chart, clearly be seen that the average universities experience fluctuation in terms of total score, from 2010 until 2017. In contrast, the 2018 until 2021 data shown that the majority of universities has reached an optimum score. So we found the difference in the progress of total score are due to the same changes in the questionnaire and the policy taken by universities during pandemic condition, especially on 2010 till 2021. On the other case, if we look from the THE impact ranking that published in 2019, there are 13 out of 21 universities taken part on this ranking, and they have shown good performance. There are 3 universities in the top 100, in example, National Cheng Kung University, King Abdul Aziz University, and Universitas Indonesia. In 2020, even 5 universities newly participate on the THE impact ranking have excellent starting point, with the score more than 40%. One of them, the Universidad de Sao Paulo, has a remarkable result, get the highest score. In 2021, there are 21 universities out of the 36 loyal participants of GreenMetric have been participate in the THE impact ranking. Of these 21, there are 3 universities that participating for the first time. This is the Politecnico di Torino, Telkom University, and Universitas Lampung. So we found that through GreenMetric ranking as an assessment tool, it can help those universities in terms of shaping universities' readiness to achieve sustainable development. And how the impact on universities' performance, that is the first, providing guidance for university to self-evaluation and improve their achievement on sustainability action annually, so that gradually the ranking in GreenMetric also increase. The second one, we found that empowering basis data for reporting and participating in the THE impact ranking, especially for the new participants, of course, so that they can perform relatively better and achieve impressive rank. I think that's all that I can share in brief regarding my paper. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Swasar. So let's now move to the next speaker, Dr. Sarah, who is the representative of a rector from University of Florence, Italy. So please, Dr. Sarah, now the time is yours.
Okay, thank you. Hi, everybody. I'm Sara Falsini, the representative of Rector from the University of Florence, Italy. I'm glad to be here, and I would like to talk about the green advancement of our university revealed by UI GreenMetric ranking in the education sector. The University of Florence started participating in the UI GreenMetric University ranking in 2018 to measure its commitment toward sustainability. From that point, several actions have been adopted to make advancements in the 6 categories of the ranking, spanning from the high-quality classroom environment to action for the well-being of students. In particular, regarding the education, the total number of courses regarding the 17 Sustainable Development Goals in the 2-year period 2020-2021 is increasing, covering the 26% of the total academic offer. Thus, the University of Florence consider sustainability a transversal discipline addressed by all the school in its different aspects, such as well-being, building structure, energy efficiency, climate change responsibility, waste management, and saving water resources. These are also possible thanks to the cultural events, such as the European Researchers' Night. Moreover, seminaries were dedicated to the science shop as a tool for public engagement and sustainability communication within a European project, Inspires. We also brought a book entitled Waste Instruction for a Sustainable Future. Regarding the best practice, these are spread through poster and stickers to remember users of university buildings, such as employees and students, to save water, turn off air conditioning or heating, save and reuse paper, turn off the light, recycle waste, favoring the separate collection of waste, avoiding waste in general. News and events are communicated through a dedicated web page, which is updated every week. Moreover, to spread news or action rapidly, we go through the social networks such as Facebook or Twitter. Regarding the research, an average per year of 3,400 scholarly papers have been published in the last 3 years regarding, obviously, sustainability. And this is the outcome of the excellent work of the University of Florence researcher. The largest production regards the goal number 3, good health and well-being for people, with an average of 1,400 papers published per year in the last 3 years. Thanks to the startups, the academic expertise on sustainability has also been brought outside to the industrial sector. Among the future perspective, a learning course for the administrative technical staff to raising awareness among the employees about different topics, such as GreenMetric, the Italian University Network for Sustainability Development, RUS, and the eUniwell, operating in the educational sector. So thank you for the attention.
Okay, thank you for your talk, Dr. Sarah. And may I have do we have a Dr. El-Mulali here? Dr. Mulali, El-Mulali, sorry for my pronunciation. Dr. Mohammed El-Mulali from Iraq. So we don't have Dr. Mulali here. So let's jump to the final speaker. So may I invite the co-chair, Dr. Taupelo to introduce the final speaker. Dr. Taupelo.
Thank you, Dr. Tsai. Hello, everyone. And now I am introduce Dr. Valentina Campos Cabral, the representative rector of the Ibero-Puebla Med School. And she is academically interdisciplinary training with studies of master's and doctorate in sciences, the College of Postgraduates. She is a biologist from the Meritus Autonomous University of Puebla and completed the postdoctoral studies for 3 years at the UNAM Ecosystem Research Center and the BUAP Institute of Government Sciences and Strategic Development. Dr. Valentina, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm happy to be here. My name is Valentina Campos. I'm the director of the Environment Research Institute of the Universidad Iberoamericana Puebla, which is located 2 hours from the country's capital. Puebla belongs to a metropolitan area and due to the wide range of educational spaces, can be considered a student city. However, in this area, 45% of the population has a car, which saturates the roads during peak hours and impacts the environment. Before the pandemic, the university had initiatives to create a mobility plan that would reduce the use of personal vehicles in a context of lack of road safety, public transportation, and infrastructure for pedestrians and cyclists, as well as the air quality deterioration. In the framework of the pandemic, the study was carried out for the Student and Labor Mobility Program, which generated recommendations to offer mobility alternatives. With the intention of reducing the use of personal motor vehicles, it planned to increase a university collective transport unit, encourage the use of personal bicycles, participate in a pilot project for inter-university transport of digital electromobility, and importantly, they dialogue with the state and the municipal authorities to increase security and articulation with the bike lines and public transport system. As a result, the university has achieved the following. With the Ministry of Mobility and Transportation of the State of Puebla, an agreement for sustainable and safe mobility and the university environment. The mobility project Boulevard del Niño Poblano, which takes up the needs and proposal raised by the university, which is an important element of incidents in public policy. With the Ministry of Infrastructure, the calculation of the necessary resources for the mobility project, with the Energy Agency of the State of Puebla and the Institute for Transportation and Development Policy, the results of the electromobility project. Efforts to increase the university cycling infrastructure, strengthening the cycling community through articulation as an interest group of the Ibero-BC collective, the creation of meeting spaces for reflections, knowledge of regulatory frameworks, for example, the General Law on Mobility and Road Safety, an agenda of activities for the appropriation of public space, workshops on mobility for all, and field forums to promote sensitivity for non-motorized mobility. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Ms. Valentina.
Okay, so I would like to make the final confirmation. Is Dr. El Mulali here? No? Okay, so now we have all of the speakers have finished their presentation. So now open this session to all the questions to the participants. So you can raise your question here, or you can type your question at the chat room. So please, anyone, is there anyone have any questions? So I would like to, you know that as a chair, the function of a chair is to raise question when no one has question. So I would like to have a question for Dr. Swasa. And in your opinion, from your presentation in your the video, and in your opinion, that competition of global rankings can help the contribution of a university to regional sustainable development. So how can the universities with better rankings, I mean, from give us some suggestion that how can the universities with better rankings get more funding from the government in the development? Because we know that it takes money to do the sustainable development. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for raising the question, Prof. Sai. So in my opinion, yes, of course, to develop or implementing such sustainability effort or activities in campus, it is really need budget, yeah, from the university itself, or maybe from sponsor outside, even from the government. So how they can propose, yeah, at least to get some funding, for example, because depend on the scale of the universities, of course. The large and bigger universities, sometimes they have more budget rather than the small scale universities, yeah. So how they can propose the funding through at least showing their activities, yeah, in achieving such as sustainability ranking, such as UI GreenMetric or THE impact ranking, so that they really shown their at least progress and achievement, that maybe this can make the government or other sponsor convinced, yeah, that they can give some budget to promote more activities in creating more sustainable campus. That's my opinion. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your answer. Now we have 2 questions. May I invite Dr. Sorry, I cannot read the full last name because the screen. The Dr. Sorry, is the Dr.
Yes.
Oh, Freeman. Sorry. The limit of the screen. Sorry. So please, your question.
So because I'm very interested in Italy as a country and as a European country, so I would ask you, the presenter of Florence University, what are the attitudes and feelings of young people, of your students, towards sustainable development? Are they eager or are they ignoring it, or how do they think nowadays?
There are, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. There are students now, in particular, we have promoted an excursion, a trekking excursion. And for the climate, Climbing for Climate, it was an event promoted in Italy in collaboration with the RUS, which is an Italian network of university. And there are a lot of students. We promote this 1 month ago, and in just 1 week, all the inviters, we have a number of 40 inviters of students that can accede to the event. We have finished all these, so they are keen to sustainability in some cases. So we would like to improve some action with them. We are working on many initiatives, cultural initiative. We would like to promote during the European Waste weak waste reduction also, and many of them are very have a good attitude to promote new action, and so we are happy of these. We work a lot because we have to promote, we have to do many things to arrive at that point, at this point. But now we are happy of this. So.
Okay, so is that answer your question, Dr. Freeman? Okay. So now we go to the next one, Dr. Badnecker.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Yes.
I hope you're able to hear me well.
Yes.
Okay. My question to the last speaker was regarding when she spoke about the mobility part of it, transportation and mobility. I have a question, especially when universities are generally they have a lot of land area. But in a place like Mumbai, we are having two campuses, which are not very big in size. So the question of transportation, which is in the UI GreenMetric, we are finding it difficult to show it as an implementation because it is a walkable distance. People prefer walking or taking their own vehicle and going within the campus because it's just 4 to 5 kilometers walking distance, maximum entire length of the university. So in this case, especially when we are talking about transportation and mobility, can we consider public transport, like how students come to the campus as a part, or only consider vehicles which are entering into the campus? That's my question. I was a little confused because when I was entering the thing for UI GreenMetric for the university, so we had a difference of opinion in my committee group. So I would like a little more insight if any of the speakers could share their views on it. Thank you.
Okay, so any of the speakers can answer the question, or anyone wants to answer first? For the, may I have Dr. Capro to have any opinion?
Okay, we have two types of transportation, one for the university students and only and pilot project between universities. We promote the use of bicycle and promote also the reduce of motorized vehicles.
Okay, so we still have one question, and also we have one question at the chat room. So I would like to move to the next one from Dr. Dr. Kapper, is that right? Sorry.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for giving me the opportunity to ask the question. My question is from the first presenter. Actually, this is not a question. I want to ask some information from the first presenter that what is the number of universities and countries who have contributed in the UI GreenMetric competition during 2021 and 22.
Okay.
Actually, I want to complete the data which I have regarding to the UI GreenMetric.
So the first presenter,
Okay.
Dr. Swat, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So can I share some slide?
Yeah.
To answer also Dr. Kabir's question. So this is the figures on how the UI GreenMetric participants annually. So last year, 2021, we have 956 universities from 80 countries. And for this year, 2022, we are still waiting for the submission. So until October, the last October, we will receive from participant, then we will validate, and hopefully on middle December, we can announce the ranking. So we are still in progress to receiving the participants, so we don't have final yet the number of the participants.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Nice answer. And thank you for your
From which universities? May I know?
I am from University of Sargodha, Punjab, Pakistan.
Okay. So your university already participate also?
Yes, sir. That university is participating in the UI GreenMetric competition, but I gave presentation in many universities regarding to the UI GreenMetric. Actually, I am from the plant ecologist, and I need the recent data in this regard. And thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, thank you very much. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And then we have a next question from Dr. Romero. Can you hear me, Dr. Romero?
Thank you, Mr. President. I wanted to say hello and to do a question about the transportation strategies that universities has had in the last year. Because when we was in Cork University during the workshop, international workshop there, we saw many strategies from, for example, Canada and from United Kingdom and from Indonesia in order to increase the efficiency of the transportation processing of the people that is arriving to the university. And we have this process by means of knowing this type of strategies in that year, we imply these strategies in the University del Bosque here in Bogota and in some other universities here in Colombia. And the results was very, very important because the efficiency of the people that is going to the university and going to their homes by means of carpooling the ways of transportation, own transportation, or the systems that are available in the city are very important for the efficiency process. How do you think we can increase that after the pandemic period? Because the pandemic period breaks all the strategies and produces a decrease in the efficiency that we reached before the pandemic, please.
Okay, so I think the question is that because of the pandemic, people have to keep a social distance. So let's make the public transportation not easier to become the efficient way for transportation. So I think this is a good question for all of us. Then I would like to hear the opinions from our speakers. I would like to, may I invite the Dr. Sarah?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm here. So we adopted several strategies to improve the use of transportation, public transportation. The University of Florence is the setting of our university comprehends several campus, the historical campus in the historic center of Florence, and there are the scientific campus, which is 3 kilometers from the historic center. So there are 5 campuses that are connected through buses. Now we are developing new strategy with a shuttle that connect the campuses from Sesto Fiorentino, which is far from 5 kilometers far from Florence, in order to make the trip very easier for the students and also for the professor, or researcher in general. We also thought about a questionnaire for the employees to understand what are their needs. For example, we produce a plan for of movement from house to work, in order to understand what are their needs and to implement and to facilitate them. For the student, the university integrate the ticket, so they have the opportunity to pay less and to use public transportation. So these are the main action in that way.
Okay, thank you. And
you're welcome.
And Dr. Cabral, Dr. Cabral, do you have an opinion on this question? Because they talk about the mobility topics. Yeah, I'm interested that because from your presentation, I mean your video, you have a figure shows that it seems that you have very big traffic problem in your city. So is that your city's figure in your video presentation? Yeah, so.
The university promotes the implementation of car-sharing application, the articulation of those who can make section by bicycle with the rest of the type of transport, as well as reducing the days of going of the university. We seek to encourage those who use shared transport or bicycles. With authorities, it reviews vehicle pacification, the development of safe infrastructure for cyclists and pedestrians.
Okay, so now I certainly I saw about one news that I got it from television, is that we know that since the pandemic, we have the work from home, this kind of strategy for many big companies. And then now, since the pandemic situation is kind of mitigated, so, but many companies think that since you can work at home, so why don't you just keep working at home? You don't have to come to the office so often. So maybe this is also a major to reduce the impact on the transportation. That's my personal opinion. So just share to all of you. And anyone have any question? I have a question about in the presentation from Dr. Sarah, that I realized that your university takes several actions to develop a green sustainable campus. And we know that since all of us, most of us works in the university, and the university composed of many sectors or many staffs and faculties. And is there any obstacle from any sector of the university when you want to take these actions? In your opinion, I mean, in your university, when you're taking those action to develop a green sustainable campus, could you share some of your experience?
Do you mean there are several schools regarding different discipline, sustainable?
Yes. I mean, because we have many different departments in the university, and right. So when the university wants to promote the sustainable actions, and we may faced some resistance. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did
at the beginning, yes.
Yes. So
we had this problem, but now.
How did you overcome those problems? Yeah, I mean that. How did you convince that not every, I'd say most of all the staff or faculties in your university to the importance of the sustainable campus? Yeah.
Okay, I think that we have to be patient, first of all, and then because in any case, I think it's impossible, and we have to be aware of the different problem that every university has. In our cases, we have a lot of difficulties in terms of energy diagnosis, for example, of the different buildings. We not all almost building, but the measure amount of building in our university are old, ancient, that is a good heritage for us, but at the same time we have to manage in terms of energy. So we have to go ahead and to decide to have a diagnosis of the energy and to make them more efficient. We know that the most important problem is the funding, because we have to obtain funding to make change in terms of building. But we have to do, especially now with this political situation. So we are trying to make better in the past we have some problems to convince people, but now the situation is a bit different. We have a green office, we have more people that are working with us, and I think that the most difficult step is already done, because now, yes, I think so. But at the beginning, when we start with the GreenMetric in 2018, it was a bit different.
Okay, thank you for your experience in your university. And I was told that Dr. El Mulali is online. So Dr. El Mulali. Hello, Dr. El Mulali.
Hi, hello, how are you?
Oh, yes, good. So could we have your presentation now?
Well, the thing is, I'm really sorry for being late because I have an internet disruption here in Baghdad. So the net is a bit
Yes,
problematic.
I think it's fine because we still have 15 minutes, and so you can enjoy the next 4 minutes to make your oral presentation, and then we'll leave the rest of time for some questions to you. Is that right? Is all right?
Okay, cool. Why not?
Okay.
Wonderful.
Okay, so let me introduce our speaker, Dr. El Muladi, who is a representative or president of Al Mustaqbal University College, Iraq. And he will talk about the road to recovery, MUC's journey after the COVID pandemic. So now, please.
So can I share?
Yes. Hello, Dr. Muladi, I cannot, did you turn on your, could you turn on your
camera?
your camera? Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, now we can see you.
How are you?
Okay, so now please, your talk.
Okay, thank you so much. I'll share my screen.
We did not see the screen changing.
Oh, okay, sorry. Because you've got the video on, correct?
Yeah.
Right? Oh, wait a second. Screen share. And here we are. Now, can you see it, please?
Yes, yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. So, hi, hello. My name is Mohammed Zohair, and I am the head of the Sustainable Development Unit in Mustaqbal University College. And I'm proud to be here to present our work in the GreenMetrics, GreenMetrics, the road to recovery and MUST's journey after the COVID pandemic. This presentation is going to focus on the water sector. So please bear with me. Thank you so much. So, Mustaqbal University College, or we call it MUC. I think the video is on. Yeah, still.
Yes.
Can you stop the video, please?
Yeah. You mean stop the video?
Good, thank you, because I can still hear it.
Okay, how about now?
Still on. Okay, let's listen to the video and then we'll have the question. Better?
No, yeah. So could you continue your talk or?
Okay, I can. Why not? So the video is still on.
Do you mean to turn off the filming of the video?
Okay.
I mean, I
can.
Hello. I think there's a problem with the slides play. I think this is an autoplay, so you may just to go on the talk with the video or with the slides goes on, because that's a autoplay.
Okay, so now is it okay? Okay. Shall I continue?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Sorry for the trouble. Hello, my name is Mohammed Zohair again, and I'm the head of the Sustainable Development Unit in Mustaqbal University College in Iraq. So greetings from Iraq and good evening, good afternoon, and hello once again. Oh. No, sorry. This is not it. Now, yes, hopefully. No. I think I have an issue here.
Okay, so could you skip the video part? Okay.
Okay, sure.
And you can please continue your talk and just skip the video part.
Oh, okay. So can you hear the video?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, good. So now, just a brief about Al-Mustaqbal University College. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues, greetings from Iraq. My name is Dr. Mohammed Suhair Al-Mulali, and I am the head of the Sustainable Development Unit in Al-Mustaqbal University College. And I am proud to present to you the Road to Recovery, MUC's journey after the COVID pandemic. So thank you for being here, and please bear with me. As a brief, Al-Mustaqbal University College, or we call it MUC, was established in 2010 as a private college recognized by the Iraqi Ministry of Higher Education and Scientific Research. It is located in Babylon province, over a total area of more than 206,000 square meters. We have more than 17,000 students attending the college. We also have more than 1,000 staff members, both academic and administrative. So MUC is not new to the participation in the UI GreenMetric ranking. Our first participation was in 2019, and we continued participating to the year 2021, where we achieved the rank of 156, world most sustainable university, according to the GreenMetrics. And we are hoping this year we will achieve a higher rank than last year, so all fingers are crossed. So water scarcity and drought is a global issue. And according to the United Nations, Iraq, unfortunately, is the 5th highest vulnerable country to water scarcity and drought. Not far from this, Babylon province also has its water issues. So according to the Planning Directorate in Babylon, around 72% of people do have access to safe drinking water, although its safety is questionable, but 28% of that population is not that privileged. We have higher levels of water wastage and lower number of water treatment stations. Even though they existed, they are old and they are in dear need to modernization.
Hello, Dr. Omoli, because of the, yeah, because I think there's some kind of a problem in the internet.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so, and also because the time is coming to the end of this session. So I'm sorry that we cannot let you finish your talk. So
thank you so much.
Yeah, so I would like to say thank you all to all the participants of this session, and also to the speakers. And Dr. Dalbello, do you have any comment or any word to say to all the participants?
I would like to thank you the organization. Thank you for the invitation to participate. Thank you, Mr. Tsai, for chairing this session, and thank you for all the interactions.
Yeah, okay.
Now, I would like to say that, oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's all right, it's all right. Sorry, I interrupt you, sorry. You can finish it, yeah, okay. Because we have a very tight schedule, and the next speaker is online, so let's finish this section. And thank you all for your attention. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you for the speaker from Iran. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Tai and Dr. Dalbello, and all the panelists and participants. You have brought this workshop to another successful conclusion. Right now, at this time, the International Workshop on UI GreenMetrics for University Rankings has come to an end. For these 2 days, we have had all these exciting discussions and sharing. And the mission on sustainability goes on. And we are now inviting Professor Pereira, Pro-Rector from the University of Minho in Portugal, the host of 2023 International Workshop on GreenMetrics, to have a talk. Let's welcome Professor Pereira.
So, thank you, Professor. Good afternoon and good evening to everyone. I'm just going to share a single slide with you, okay? Are you watching it now?
Yes?
Yes? Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
All clear.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. So, my name is Guilherme Pereira. I'm Pro-Rector of the University of Minho, Portugal. I should share with you that the University of Minho and our rector are very honored to assume the organization and hosting of the International GreenMetric Workshop 2023. The University of Minho is a young university, 48 years old, located in the north of Portugal, with 3 campi in 2 cities, Braga and Guimarães. We see ourselves as a comprehensive university, covering a wide range of scientific areas. We have 12 faculties or institutes: engineering, economics and management, sciences, medicine, nursing, law, architecture, education, social sciences, arts and humanities, psychology, biomimetics, biomaterials, and biodegradables. Despite being a comprehensive university, the engineering school corresponds roughly to 1/3 of the whole university, and together with School of Sciences, they both represent roughly 50% of the whole university. So, despite being a comprehensive university, we have science and technology important role playing within our university. We have 20,000 students, 10% of them are PhD students, 14% of them are international students. Our staff community includes 1,700 teachers and researchers and 700 technical and administrative staff. We offer 200 living degree programs and 100 of non-degree programs in cooperation with university partners. We have 31 research centers. 70% of them are evaluated as very good or excellent by international evaluation panels, which means that around 90% of our researchers work within very good or excellent research centers. We have 600 ongoing research or research development and innovation projects, corresponding to a total budget of 165 million euros. We have reached already 12 European Research Council grants, which is the most relevant European research recognition. For the last 6 years, the University of Minho has been rated in the top 500 Shanghai ranking. And as far as the GreenMetric ranking is concerned, Minho has been rated 88 worldwide and first in Portugal. So this is the context where we are very pleased to invite you all to come and visit us in 2023 and participate in the International GreenMetric Workshop 2023. For the next couple of months, we'll be working with Professor Riri and her staff. And as far as we get the details about 2023 edition of this international workshop, we will be sharing with you. Please be aware. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Professor Pereira. Ladies and gentlemen, the 8th International Workshop on UI GreenMetric World University Rankings has come to an end. Let us invite Dr. Jinlong Zhang, the President of the National Pingtung University of Science and Technology, to give a closing remarks. Let's welcome Dr. Jinlong Zhang.
Thank you. Dear respected colleagues and attendees, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of NPUST, I'd like to sincerely thank you all of you for your participation in the 8th International Workshop on UI GreenMetric World University Rankings. Over the past several days, we have learned valuable insights as we explore the theme of the year's event. We have considered ways in which we can work together to take collective actions on green initiatives. We have shared our thoughts about ways in which we can transform sustainable university as we move ahead. And we have developed a clear picture of what our cooperation can look like as we enter a post-pandemic era. Although our meeting this year has come to a close, our cooperation will continue, and this great vision and mission set forth by the UI GreenMetric World University Rankings we carry on as we all work together towards a better future. Once again, I'd like to thank all of you for your contributions, and we look forward to learning about many more of your positive results on sustainability in the next IWGM in Portugal. Thank you.
Thank you, President Zhang. Following up, we are inviting Professor Riri, Chairperson of UI GreenMetric World University Rankings, to give a closing remarks. Let's welcome Professor Riri.
Thank you, Professor Lee. Good evening, everyone. We have come into the conclusion that our meeting are very fruitful, and I'm so happy that we've seen sort of arrangement that a new arrangement in which we can see again your videos, your prepared paper, and in parallel we can learn so many things, so many new things, and also we can meet our friends from all over the world today and yesterday and the day before, in which it's giving us new experience in which we can use our time in a very effective and efficient manner. And also you can enjoy the video presentation and the full paper of all the participants in our website. And also later on we will work together with NPUST also to work on the publication, hopefully this year, just like the time in Universitas Diponegoro in Semarang. We will support NPUST will support us to put that into an index journal. Ladies and gentlemen, university leaders, rectors, first I would really thank Professor Chang. Thank you so much, Professor Chang. We are delighted. We hope that we are in this beautiful environment and setting. I know that you and Professor Tai already arranged many visits to many Sun Moon Lake and different places in your country that will inspire many people.
but we never know. This is what happens. We never know tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. We never know the future of our economic now, having the problem with the war and problems surrounding us. But I'm sure that being together like this makes us happy, and know that we have so many friends working towards the better environment in our university, and that will trigger many more participation of worldwide community, academic community, and also all the best practices that you have shown with us today will be come into reality in our greener cities and greener society. Ladies and gentlemen, and fellow university leaders, and rectors and vice rectors, from this year, actually, UI GreenMetric already introduced something what we call Green City Metric, and we are testing it now in Indonesia to measure how the same, almost similar measurement to a larger community, which is a city, in which we would like also to see the impact just like now, in which we can share, we know that the purpose of this is collaboration. So we hope that we can help by 2030, more of our participation will come into the reality in which we will achieve the sustainable development goals. So we will pass through this difficult time, all this pandemic situation, and we will recover better, recover stronger, and together. Once again, I would like to thank all the participants, particularly our national coordinators who have been willing to be the moderator, and also all your participation. Thank you so much. And it feels like from year to year, even though this is the 8th meeting, but we always learn new things, and it will give us new inspiration to innovate in our university. Once again, thank you so much. And I look forward for your submission by the end of next month, 31st of October, and we will work together for other achievement in which we will also cover. Some university are also trying to do their tree rating services, and which might be another extra work for you, but I'm sure that it will be something that you will enjoy. Thank you so much, Professor Chang and all team, Vincent and all everyone, and also for Professor Guilherme Pereira from Domino University in Portugal. Hopefully, finger crossed, next year we will meet in Portugal. Thank you once again. Good night, everyone. Have a safe and have a wonderful rest together. Good night, good evening from Jakarta, Indonesia.
Thank you, Professor Riri. Here now, with your wonderful cooperation and participation, the 8th International Workshop on UI GreenMetric World University Rankings is now closed. Next year, I hope we will be seeing each other in person in Portugal in 2023. Wishing all the best. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you very much for everything.
Thank you, Professor Chang, Professor.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Professor
much to the
and UI
organizers.
GreenMetric University.
Thank you, Professor
Thank
Riri.
you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Thank you very much, everyone.
Thanks a lot to
Have a great day.
everyone. Thank you.